Yo, what is up guys, XD here, back again with another great video tutorial, and today we are going to be doing the Kususa style. These guys are rocking the airwaves and they're releasing really good tracks. So I'm going to show you the techniques that they use to produce and make sound like they do. I think all of you guys know about the Motorbike bass. I'm going to show you how you can do that and how you can achieve that type of a bass line in your tracks as well. And I'm going to show you how they do the melodies and how they do the percussion. So those are the three elements that are the most important. And I'm going to show you the techniques that you can use to actually achieve that same sound. So firstly, let's start with a melody. Then we'll add some bass and then we'll add some drums after that. Well, we can obviously change the order as we go, but let's look for something that we can get a melody from. I'm going to use Gravity S and see if we can get some nice sounds from there. I'm going to check here in the fast synth. Yeah, that's something nice and simple we can use. In the piano roll. So it's just going to be simple shots, quick shots like this. Let me pull the tempo down to 120. Okay, something simple like this. Let's tweak that a bit. Let's see if we can bring that back. Do that again, duplicate. Something that simple. We don't even have to modify the sound so much. Maybe we can try out another sound. Okay, that's the best sound we can get for now, and that is fine. Okay, now we have our sound. I'm gonna just put 4 bars in the playlist. The next what we can add, I'm gonna throw in a purity and whoops, that's not a purity. Let's replace and load in a purity, and we're just gonna add a drone note just to hold down the low notes. What I'll do is I'll just throw in a note right here on the last ghost note of these this melody. Then I'm going to transpose it down. Okay, that's not low enough. Again, there we go. Now I think you can hear where I'm going with this. Then I'm just going to put that in its own channel. Great, that's sounding good. Then next what we want to do is the bass. Okay, so I'm going to load GMS, and the default aggressive TE works fine, but I'm just going to show you how you can modify it to make it sound like the way their bass line sounds. Okay, we need to go much lower, so I'm going to put on C3. There we go. To that growling sound. So what you want to do is first play with your cutoff. Lower your cutoff. Okay, now we have something. It sounds like this. Okay, cool. I know it sounds really low, but I think you can hear it. Okay, so now let's record that. Okay, I'm just going to record that and keep that, and then I want it to sustain the whole time up until the 4th bar. There we go. So let's play it back. I'm just gonna mute that drone note for now. Okay, so it sounds good already, but now next what we want to do is modify the notes so that they kind of give a slide effect. So we're going to go here to the wrench tool, and I'm going to, here on max, I'm going to enter 1 and switch on mono and raise up the slide. So now you can hear what it's doing. Turn on Porter. Now you can hear the slide happening with the notes. So this note on top here is just giving a slide right at the beginning of this note, because we won't get that if it's just a note starting on its own like this. You see, it's just going in, but we needed to give kind of a slide right there in the beginning to make it sound as if it's detuning a little bit, but just for a split second. Okay, now we can drop that in its own channel. Boom. Put it in there, and then now so I'm gonna duplicate that, and I'm gonna show you how they make the bass sound change. You do this through automation. I have videos where I speak about automation. So you can automate the cut off here and right click, create automation clip, and then you can come inside your playlist and you can see your automation clip over there. Let me zoom in and make it bigger. There we go. So now we have an automation clip. Then what we want to do is maybe at the end over here, we wanted to raise up and make kind of a build up effect, because that's what they normally do. To give that kind of an effect so that it moves, it doesn't just stay in the one place. So maybe over here we wanted to change. What we can do is we can raise up there. Then we want to maybe raise it up as well here. Maybe we can do the same here. That's basically how you do it. And you can do this not just with this bass line, but if you want to give that slide sound and make your bass change and get a nice texture over time, this is exactly how you do it. And then you can play with stuff like decay and amounts and all that to your liking, and you know, tweak the sound and make it your own. You don't have to end it here. So now let's get to the drums quick. So we're gonna need a really solid kick. So you can layer kicks. I have a video on layering kicks, but you can also throw in a good, really punchy kick that you can choose. So right now I'm checking kicks in my XDizzle Deep House sample pack. This one sounds good enough. I'm gonna make a new channel, throw it in there, add 4 steps. There we go. I'm gonna just trim a bit. So now let's play around with some percussion, right? Because you know they are really confident with their percussion, and their percussion is really heavy. And their percussion is really runny. It's like running around the stereo field. It's really good. I'm gonna play around with the swing a bit. I'm gonna raise it all the way up to 12 o'clock. Then I'm gonna pan this one all the way to the right. Throw in another shaker, pan pan it all the way to the left, and then you're gonna get this effect. Then my third shaker is gonna be kind of it's gonna set a groove to this track. So let me throw it in here. It's not gonna just be a runny shaker, but it's gonna play in kind of a groovy step. Then I'm gonna go into my percussion and look for something to throw in there. And then next, what we can do is duplicate our purity and use the same sound, the same string, copy the drone node that we have, and then we can transpose it all the way up, almost like the opposite side of where it's coming from, to give it a high pitch. There we go. So there you have it. That's exactly the formula to this style. You just need to play around with your bass, make it slide, have some runny some runny percussion, and have a nice melody that you can change. So you can play around with the sounds, change them up, but this is the way the guys do it. And this is not exactly the way they do it, but this is how I would, want to do it if I want to make a Kususa style in my music. So this is exactly how you add it. I want to know down below what you think about this style, if you enjoy this style, and if you want to see more videos on the style. I want to know down in the comments. Leave a like as well so I can know that you guys really love the style and you love the style of videos. I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. Subscribe down below if you're new here. I'm gonna check you guys out soon. I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.